Hey players, welcome to another episode of the Political Theater, courtesy of the House Judiciary Committee. Today, the House Judiciary Committee voted to recommend Merrick Garland be held in contempt for not turning over the audio of President Biden's interview with Robert Ure. Grab your tea, have a seat, let's get into it. So the saga continues in trying to impeach President Biden. Jim Jordan and James Comer have decided to take another angle since their last angle did not work, and they're going to go with the classified documents. As we all know, Special Counsel Robert Ure, who was appointed by Frumpy Dump, returned his report where he did not recommend any charges against President Biden related to classified documents. So Jim Jordan and James Comer have requested the audio and the transcripts of Robert Ure's interview with President Biden. Now, Attorney General Merrick Garland has gave them access to the transcripts, but he did not turn over the audio. Earlier today, President Biden moved to block the release of the audio of the classified documents interview with Special Counsel Robert Ure by asserting his executive privilege over the audio recordings. Attorney General Merrick Garland wrote to President Biden in a letter that the audio recordings of his interview fall within the scope of executive privilege and that giving the recordings to Congress would raise an unacceptable risk of undermining the department's ability to conduct similar high-profile criminal investigations, in particular investigations where the voluntary cooperation of White House officials is exceedingly important. Merrick Garland also stated in a press conference earlier today that the Justice Department had gone to extraordinary lengths to ensure that the committees get the responses to their legitimate requests, but returning over the audio is not a legitimate request. Now, like I told you, the House Judiciary Committee has a copy of the transcripts of the interview with Robert Ure. However, Jim Jordan states that the transcripts are not sufficient because the Justice Department has a history of altering transcripts, and this is what he notes as an alteration. I believe that was last week or the week before. President Biden was speaking, and he read something that was on the teleprompter. It said pause, he read it. Now, when they released the transcripts, that one word, pause, was not on there. So that is why Jim Jordan says that they need the actual recordings, because the Justice Department can and will alter the transcripts. So today, the House Judiciary Committee voted to recommend contempt for Attorney General Merrick Garland for not turning over the audio recordings of President Biden's interview with Robert Ure, and that will be given to the House of Representatives, where they will decide if it will be taken down to the House floor. This is just another episode at the Political Theater. They have found absolutely nothing. Even James Comer could not link President Biden to any type of dealings that were inappropriate. They have absolutely nothing, and they have yet to bring the impeachment vote down to the floor. All right, players, put your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. This is Double D Mobile for the Black Accurate News.